to Neuroscience of Dr. Srinivas. So, could you just share your background to our viewers?
So thank you very much for inviting me to Neuroscience Hub. It's my privilege and I'm very pleased to be here. I'm a doctorate in pharmaceutical sciences on the professional front. On personal front, I finished my PhD in pharmaceutical sciences. I finished in abroad. I worked there for some time and then I moved to India in 2007 to work in Bristol Myers Squibb Biocon R&D Center in Bangalore. And I again moved to Hyderabad and I worked in Aragen Life Sciences, drug discovery developmental activities. So with 15 to 20 years drug discovery experience, I started my journey as an entrepreneur for life science company. It's a drug discovery company called as Acubiosys Pvt Ltd. So mainly working on bringing new medicines, new drugs for unmet medical needs by using of different artificial intelligence, machine learning and drug repurposing technology. And ultimately our focus is to reduce the time for bringing the medicines to the market and with more safer and more with novel technologies for unmet medical needs. So we are working since 7 years and during this time we finished a lot of programs. We are currently working on autoimmune diseases and cancer programs. And Acubiosys, though it's a MSME company, startup company, so we are working very nicely since 6 years. And now our few molecules are in clinical trials, phase 3 clinical trials. So we are using different novel technologies, drug delivery systems and novel technologies, and we are bringing dermal formulations into the market. So most probably we'll bring into 2025 for psoriasis. This is the first drug coming by using drug repurposing for psoriasis in India. So by using MSMEs. So we are working good. So
sir, as you said, you are a how was your journey from scientist to be an entrepreneur?
So it was my passion. So want to become a scientist. So because we finished bachelor's and master's in pharmacy in 2002, my master's completed in Kakti University, Warangal. So I moved to Germany for PhD. I finished my doctorate there and then postdoc. And at the same time, so I joined as a scientist for the drug discovery program. So when I was doing PhD, so my aim was to become a scientist and do something to society. And I got good opportunities in industries, and I know how to bring the molecule because we worked with the different multinational companies. And we work from bench level to the high level, so we know how to take the molecule from initial stage to the final stage. So with a lot of experience, with a lot of knowledge, I learned a lot of things during my PhDs in industry. So therefore I want to do something to society, basically Indian society. So I started my company because in 2007 to 2017, there was a big buzz going from the government to go with the startup companies and MSMEs in Indian scenario. So it was I started company in 2017 and then I applied grants for Department of Biotechnologies. There was a lot of push coming for life science companies as startups to contribute. So I thought, okay, so instead of working in a big companies, because I was experienced, I thought of doing some contribution from my side. And one is to bring novel medicines to the patients, and at the second time I want to give employment to scientists. So though several people are coming out with the degrees and there is no proper jobs available in India, so with a lot of push from the startup ecosystem, so Indian government is pushing small companies to provide employment in the science. We got several grants and we also getting support from the, other companies, so we were able to do a lot of science and it become entrepreneurial interest. So even though it was challenging, so I thought, okay, I want to take risk and then do something to the society. So that was the major step for bringing new company into the Indian side. So
sir, compared to last year, this year you can see huge crowd in Expo, right? So how is your experience when you are interacting with other people?
So this year, I think, as you said, there is a lot of crowd. I mean, there's no doubt crowd is huge in this time. So and good. I think most of the guys, especially in India, so very market is very vibrant. And at the same time, a lot of MSMEs, startups, and big companies working very hard and then bringing a lot of medicines to the market. Whether it could be agri, whether it could be pharma, whether it could be other sectors. Most of the startups and MSMEs are growing very well in India because of support from the India, because of the scientists who are coming from abroad. So it seems that, I mean, every time I used to see only 5 to 6 stalls, but this time it went up to 7 stalls, and then it's huge crowd. And it's very vibrant, and everybody is having novel technologies, and especially some companies are bringing products which are very high throughput and then novel, so which are useful to work in all science field very well. So I think this year is too much vibrancy, no doubt about it.
So, sir, do you think that in Telangana, like this kind of expo would be educate college students as well as buyers?
Definitely. So these expos will provide a lot of insights to the academic institutions. The only problem in India is that India academics is not up to the mark to the industry. So this kind of an expos definitely will give some kind of insights about the novel technologies, novel products available in the market. So again, they will go back and then apply in the academics and science, so that the students also gets benefit out of it. And at the same time, they will understand what are the novel essays and knowledge which is going on in market, so that they can apply. But definitely it will be helpful. And moreover, I think Hyderabad stands for this kind of wonderful gatherings and then expos. It's a great opportunity for academic institutions throughout the Telangana. Not only Telangana, I guess in whole India. And I have seen several guys coming from the international market, and they're also placing their stalls, and it's a beautiful interactions with academics and industries, and then whether it could be big industry and small industries. These expos will definitely helpful for bringing the science to the bench level, that means an academic level. So the teacher will understand what kind of novel technologies and systems and instruments helpful to bring the science very fast to the students. Yeah, that's definitely helpful. Yeah.
So, sir, could you just share your research work with us?
We basically work on drug delivery systems, drug discovery, so bringing new molecules. So what we are doing is that we are applying nanotechnology by using of artificial intelligence and machine learning tools. So to bring formulations very fast to the market. The advantage is that normally if you want to bring a new drug and new medicines to the market, so it will take around 20 to 25 years. So our aim is, my research area is to apply AI models and ML models to cut short this drug discovery developmental activities, and at the same time nanotechnologies that we are available to, so therefore they are all together we will reduce the time for bringing the new medicine. So as I mentioned earlier, our Acubiosys company is already filing patents, and we are developing novel platform technologies to screen molecules, and we are also supporting small biotechs and big biotechs as contract research services. So with this kind of knowledge and then science, there is a chance to bring the molecules very fast to the patients.
So, sir, what message would you like to give for new wives who are basically interested into pharmacy?
So as a life science scientist, it's not easy to establish a new company because it requires knowledge. It's a knowledge intensive, it's a money intensive, and it is risk intensive business. Those who wanted to come to this kind of startups, they should acquire certain knowledge in the companies, and then you have to start your company with your own risk, even if you are not getting benefits from the government and government of India. So you should be in a position to take risk and then push your science beyond your box, so that definitely it will be successful. I think we should encourage government of India from other angle, supporting innovators and academicians and students, those who want to start a business. But my opinion is that you should have at least minimum experience in industry to become an entrepreneur in the life science, because it's not a software company, right? You need knowledge, you need money, you need infrastructure, you need a lot of support from government. So then only you can bring a company to a different level.
Got what message would you like to give for neuroscience?
It's great. Neuroscience Hub is a great platform where everybody can know about the advancements and then advancements in science, and you're also bringing lot of knowledge to the viewers and subscribers so that they can get the information very fast and they can understand what is actually going in science industry.